Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
What now? 180.
Check, 59. Watch the slip.
Later, 9.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Check Mike. Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Carr.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there now.
Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
Mike 35. Let's go.
Express.
Shotgun now for Carr. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
At their own 42-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. He's just got to be thinking, I hope that's not a harbinger of things to come. Very first pass of the afternoon. Picked.
And where do you go from here? Because when you start that way, do you allow that to seep into you and stay with you the rest of the game? Or do you find a way out of it? We're going to find out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited about what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Express. Easy. Kill.
On 2nd and goal, Carr. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone.
Check three.
Express.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
John Hightower on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Double time. 3 down. Mike, 35.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Matt gets hit, and the ball is free. And the Texans scoop it. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. He'll rifle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Following the fumble recovery, Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He completes this one to Mack. Not much there, only a yard.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield. And oh, look at that. A diving catch.
Complete to Seth
That throw
Roberts.
good for only a couple. It brings up third
Two-yard
down.
gain on the play.
Maximum effort, partner. Minimal gain.
Yeah, minimal gain. Looked good, though. On third down, Mayfield. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
The Texans
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turning over 4 times and how that correlates to winning or losing, but I'll guarantee you, it's not very good.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
6-18. You're not ready.
Now after the INT, it's Carr.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into a bigger point. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
11 yards there, first down.
29.
Operating from the gun. His pass caught at the 4. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. On second down, a run with Lindsey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Slam, white.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. They'll run it with Johnson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans push further out in front. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Texans 21, Packers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not.
And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Has to be a little bit little frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on third down.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35.
Let's go.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. From the gun, Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. This is caught, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Third touchdown pass now for Derek Carr, and the Texans will extend their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Hightower on the return. The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Watch the shift.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked off near the 32. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Jake Elliott on
And pick 6 extending this lead even further. Boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Here we go.
Mayfield looks to throw. Catch made by Slayton. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Second and 6 at the Texans' 25-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Mayfield. His throw incomplete.
Mayfield's pass.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
6 yards to go.
And again, it's Mayfield. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
It's now 4th down.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd
Mayfield
down.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Mayfield. Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Robbie Gould on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. And a second-quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. On the left side, he finds Beasley.
That's good.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
One set, eyes up, one set.
Operating from the gun, Carr. He'll find Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
That's another.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Into the red zone, it's Carr. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10.
Go Chief. Check pass. Check pass.
Later, 9.
To throw again, Carr. pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. From the gun, Carr. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And no move to pull Carr and the offense off. They're going to go on 4th down.
Man, they're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Later one.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Anthony Averett picks it.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Check. Hey, Raider 2. Mike 35.
Operating from the gun. Carr going for Metcalf on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Point it right, 85, I'm coming. Hey, alert 33. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, we got tight left. Watch.
To throw, Mayfield. He's going to look deep down the field. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over it.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And
a third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Mike 35, Mike.
Mayfield with it once more. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
Mayfield's pass.
3 yards to gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 30-yard line.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And now here is another interception.
Mayfield's pass.
Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 19-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Under crunch. Easy. Kill.
Carr now on first down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 23 yards, the final tally. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, it's Carr. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And got his man. It's Carr. Touchdown, Houston. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Texans turn that interception into a touchdown. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Texans 49, Packers 3.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe. Let me breathe for a minute, man. Let me breathe for a minute.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, They're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. Steps away to his left. And now another one thrown incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4.
I'm coming after you. 35.
They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
And the Packer first down.
Alert, 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 alert.
35's the mic.
Drop deep, drop deep. Mike 35.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 7. At the 47
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Troy Pride. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it, and that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. On the counter, Lindsey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On first down, Beasley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
What down? 180. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Guys, it's game situation.
Now a carry for Lindsey. Down to the 25. 2 yards gets them back to where they started, but now 3rd and 10.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces, and I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling, and he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, 180. Raider 1. 93. 93. Express. Take it.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Marquez Valdez-Scantling there to make the grab. And this offense continues to pour it on. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Texans 56. Packers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the Jets sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
180!
You must be getting tired.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert!
Check 26.
On 2nd down and 4, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. But now it's 3rd down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 4.
35 to light. Let's go, defense.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
Complete to Taywan Taylor.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st down, Green Bay.
Mayfield on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll try and run it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. From the gun, Mayfield. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Throwing, Mayfield. He completes this one to Mack.
Mayfield's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
At the 47-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. And Cooks has it over the middle.
Mayfield's pass.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
I think the reason that this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Second and 7.
Just like that.
Real. Regular.
35, Mike 35. Let's put him on the buses.
Mayfield looks to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Alert.
3 down. Mike 35.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Equinemius St. Brown, and that'll bring up second down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Pistol.
Mike 35.
On second down, Mayfield again. And now here is another interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Carr going to throw here. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Tight, watch left. Tight, watch left.
Kings.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth.
Packers.
You gonna see me in your nightmares.
35's the mic. Rabbit.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Intended for
Here now it's second and 10, again from the 41.
It's second down and 10.
I'm coming after you.
Now Mayfield.
Let him know.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
35's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Mike 35.
A second down throw for Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Switch. Option. Real. Hurry.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted.
That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
29.
Now after the INT, it's Carr going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is caught at the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that will extend this big lead. This one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 29. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Keep coming, baby. Keep coming. Keep on coming.
Today's final score, Texans.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Texans, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on.
did that drip. Yeah, yeah, champion, huh? Yeah, we here.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go whole place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready? Done told y'all that you better be running. I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on him and I bust out the south side. Is that Vigo de Gallo? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece,